might be cooked. Okay, let's see.
What's the chance it's gonna be me? Or you?
Basically
Or
zero, right?
Hit the frog.
Please do.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
How much? Let me see how much that did.
It did about 100 damage to me.
Okay, looks like we're fine. Let me put up light screen.
I probably should have waited for the light screen.
No, I think we're fine. Okay.
Come on, give me those 2 points of health back. Yeah.
Every little bit counts. You know how? You know what they say. I'm gonna heal cheer. You can keep doing chilling water. Oh, it's actually paralyzed. We're off to a nice start.
Those legs are so off-putting.
Yeah, they really are. Literally just sticks. Something I'm surprised about is that it's not going for Hurricane, which I really thought it would, but I'm not complaining.
Should be able to Tera now.
Sweet, and then you let me say something. Okay, you can keep doing Ice Beam, and then once it clears, you can do Take Heart.
Okay.
Because it'll clear very soon. Slightly regretting not putting on Helping Hand, but that's okay.
It's okay, I don't think your arms are long enough to, like, clap.
That's true. It's good, we'll find a way. There we go, okay. Now you can do Take Heart, like once or twice.
Find a way, he just starts clapping with his long-ass legs.
I'm resourceful.
I don't think I haven't seen him off his horse in a while, and it's kind of disgusting.
You basically never see him off his horse. You kind of forget he is like his own Pokemon.
Thanks for the heal, Gardevoir.
Coming in clutch.
Hurricane! Hurricane Katrina!
Oh no, he was the one.
More like Hurricane Tortilla.
Oh wait, just straight to meter on Gardevoir. Perfect.
Used it on the one person immune.
It's not the brightest. Go easy on him. Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, I'm confused. Oh no.
Oh,
Not again.
Oh, that sucks a little, but should be fine if you hit yourself like once or twice.
I'm gonna do a blizzard. Dylan is confused. Oh god.
Did you hit yourself?
Yeah.
Ah, tragic. Still got an attack here though.
Dylan is confused. Dylan, use blizzard.
Get him, Dylan.
Yeah. That was actually pretty good damage.
Sir, so far so good. And I'm basically taking no damage.
We did debuff it a lot.
Yeah. Alright. And we still got light screen.
I'm still confused.
That's gonna be the main challenge.
God damn it, not again.
We are our own worst enemy.
This is Charizard's fucking raid all over again.
There we go.
There we go, yeah.
And that's one should break the shield. I don't think we'll replicate it.
Earthquake.
But that's fine.
Cleared itself. What does gravity do?
It makes moves more accurate.
Oh! Oh, so I'm actually hitting Blizzard more often because of you.
Yeah, it's 100% accurate now.
Oh.
I was gonna attack Cheer, but unfortunately I think I'll have to... Actually, maybe I can get away without heal Cheering because of Gardevoir. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm feeling bold.
It's still not doing a whole lot of damage to me.
Yeah, mostly same.
I'm no longer confused. You are. I think
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm confused.
I got sick.
Ah, awesome. Perfect timing with the attack here.
That life dew Gardevoir is actually kind of goated.
Yeah, it's coming in clutch a little. Alright, one more does it. Finish it off.
Spin!
Playing it safe.
Hey, Speed.
There we go. Awesome. Phione finally proved itself.
I mean, its eyes aren't as horrendous looking as Manaphy's, to be fair.
True.
Alright, what do I catch this shiny legendary in?
Oh, I wonder.
What to catch it in? Nest ball, go!
Wow, I'm surprised. Did not see that coming. Meanwhile, I'm going for a weird choice. I'm going for a sports ball.
I think an Ultra Ball would probably look the best with it.
Ultra Ball or Deluxe Ball, definitely.
Yeah.
And I got to...
I know... Oh shit, hell, yeah, me too.
The legendary Rayquaza, one of the scariest legendaries that you could go up against, is just a 5-star. Yeah, I was a little disappointed too. Choosing what to use here was kinda difficult, not because a lot of the things that we thought about couldn't work, but just because I couldn't get them to work in a way that I thought was interesting. We thought about going with the duo of Groudon and Kyogre, or Regidragon Regieleki. However, in both instances there was one Pokemon that was left doing very little. We kind of ended up in a similar situation anyways, but I'm more satisfied with these picks. Aside from Meloetta, we've always tried to avoid legendaries or mythicals, and now that we've gone for them, we went for the bottom of the barrel, shall we say. Despite it being a 5-star, Rayquaza still had a couple things that we had to keep in mind. First off is its ability, Airlock, which removes the effects of weather, meaning that we had to get creative to make Blizzard work. And second off, the order of scripted actions is actually kind of a pain to deal with, I'll give Rayquaza that. It clears itself and our side at the same time while putting up the shield, so the timing for setups can be kind of annoying, especially because at 50% HP it clears itself again, so you have a very small window of time to make use of whatever setup you have depending on what you're using. Now, funny thing I want to talk about is that Sapphire jokingly suggested to me Cosmog, and he actually got me to sit down and think about how to make it work. Unfortunately, with 2 people, I'm not confident that it's possible. Cosmog would have to get through all of Teleport's VP to get to use Struggle, and doing decent damage wouldn't be an issue with Screech or attack boosts, that is, until the shield comes up. There is no way to boost the damage of Struggle with Tera, meaning that we will have hit a wall there. I got so close though. Annihilate actually has basically everything that one could want to make it work. By using Spite to lower its VP, Screech to debuff, and Coaching to buff. I even did damage calculations, and even in the best of conditions with Rayquaza at minus its defense and Cosmog at plus its attack, it would have been quite literally a struggle. Mostly because Annihilate just cannot do everything that it would need to do by itself. I just wanted to talk about that because I'm very amused that I put actual thought into it, and I got kinda close, so I just think that's very funny. You kinda forget that Calyrex is its own Pokemon separate from its steeds. I'll give it this though, it's got a decent support move pool. Not that you'd ever want to use it on its own outside of weird circumstances like this. But still, I was a little worried about Hurricane's damage, hence why I put Snarl, but in hindsight, I should have put a Helping Hand. However, Snarl did help, so I can't complain too much. As I mentioned earlier, Rayquaza nullifies weather. Calyrex doesn't get Snowscape anyways, but it did mean that if we went for something else, we couldn't use it to boost Blizzard's accuracy. Thankfully, it gets access to a pretty neat move that we finally get to use. Gravity. This move brings down flying Pokemon to the ground, which is unimportant here. The main reason we wanted it was because it increases the accuracy of moves, making Blizzard 100% accurate. Calrex's stat spread is hardly impressive. It's 80 all around with 100 in the HPs, which was quite nice considering it was just going to be standing there taking hits without being able to heal. I guess that big old noggin is good for tanking. With both screens up, it meant that there was not much to worry about in the end. And then there's Phione. I'm actually not sure if I'm saying that right. This very infamous Pokemon has never been able to catch a break. Just like Calyrex, its stat spread is nothing to write home about. It's all around 80 in every stat. So how does it go up against a Rayquaza? Well, for better or for worse, it has a very typical move for a water type, meaning it's got access to a bunch of ice type moves, so we can get our damage from that then. One thing I was worried about, even so, was the lack of buffing to boost our damage. That is, until I remembered for once in its life, Phione did get to catch a break. In Legends Arceus, it got the move Take Heart. Now what is this move? It's basically just Calm Mind with a fancy name. It has the added benefit of removing status effects that are non-volatile, meaning that we couldn't get rid of confusion. There's not much else to say about Phione. It's got a pretty shallow move pool, so doing damage with a bit of support from Chilling Water was all it was ever going to do. Despite both of these Pokemon being very lackluster, I would say I had an easier time working with them than the other legendaries we initially thought about. The thing about legendaries is that they have very shallow move pools that don't give you very much to work with for Tera Raids. Ultimately, I'm glad we went for these two, as they are Pokemon you never have a reason to use in regular circumstances, so it's funny to get to see them shine in this kind of situation. And now, we've reached the end, presumably at least. It's not out of the question that we may see Paldea starters or a rerun of the previous 7 stars. Should those be announced, I think there's a good chance we'll be there to greet them with our usual shtick. However, those will be treated as a sort of post-game or epilogue, shall we say. For now, this is the final episode. It's very funny looking back on this series for me, especially at the first episode. It kind of came about somewhat around the time I met Sapphire, and at the same time, I was getting really into Tera Raids. I remember the reason it came about was because he wanted to show that Sora could beat Typhlosion. Truth be told, I think I initially doubted him too, but funnily enough, I also wanted to beat Typhlosion with an unconventional Pokemon for that raid. I guess the stars just aligned with both of us having a similar goal and those Pokemon working well together, so we did it. From then on, before I realized it, it kind of just became a tradition for us. It's especially funny to look back on the first episode with the lack of editing and no commentary from us, nor a breakdown of the strategy. The thumbnail was a Smash Ultimate reference just because I wanted to have the thumbnail in the style of a fighting game, and I fully expected it to be a one-off thing, so I didn't put much thought into it, but it kind of just became the standard. If you watch the whole series, you can basically track the progress of me learning to edit more and watch the series evolve. It's pretty neat, I gotta say. As a whole, the series has been a wonderful experience for me. In my eyes, it's like my thesis as to why Tera Raids are such a wonderful mechanic despite its issues. It was an absolute joy getting to experiment with quirky strategies or Pokemon. And more than that, I'd definitely say it brought me and Sapphire closer together. The one small regret I have is that we never got to do Mewtwo, as I never thought of what to do for it properly. And I was somewhat busy at the time, but ultimately, I can't complain. I'm very satisfied with how this series turned out. I would like to thank Sapphire for joining me for all of them and indulging me with this series. It could not have happened without him. Hopefully, the next game will have an equally fun raid mechanic that allows for this kind of experimentation. And if so, well, who knows, maybe you'll see us. But for now, that's it. guess we'll see if there's more to come or not. Later.
Congratulations!